There she blows.
Hey, can you let the season cool off first, or no? We can't even. You're not gonna even allow this to get to the legal tampering stage.
Well, I mean, I there's no tampering if it's player. Everybody knows that. Duh. It's got to be front office player. If it's player, no tampering.
Now, if I may ask,
Yeah.
We overlook the fact that they could either went to the same university, they friends, anything like that. You don't care about that, right?
Well, I know what schools they went to. One went to Marquette, one went to Louisville.
Okay.
I mean, like, there's one person like Jimmy Butler. Listen, let me tell you something about Jimmy Butler. He knows what he's doing. Okay. Can I tell you something about Jimmy Butler?
Oh, listen, for all Heat fans, can Jimmy Butler do any wrong?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you gonna put whether it's just a simple friends having dinner or whatever, you're gonna put your twist on this.
It's not a twist. Jimmy Butler knows what he's doing. Okay. And
why don't you tell us? Tell us what Jimmy's doing.
Well,
because here it comes. Here it comes.
He's at a birthday party.
Okay.
With I believe it's his trainer's birthday.
Okay.
And
who happens to train other players?
Oh, I don't know if he does. I know he trains Jimmy Butler. I don't think he has the same. I don't think he trains this guy in particular.
Right now, we're making a roux to get ready to make this fine Louisiana dish. Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Well, he is at this birthday party, and Jimmy Butler can sit next to a lot of people at this birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
But who's he sitting next to? But one Donovan Mitchell. Leroy.
So
sharpen the harpoons, boys.
So if I may, so the finals are going on.
Are they?
Game 5 is tonight. You got some vintage Steph.
Oh, he was great on Friday.
It was unbelievable. What a great, display of shooting. And what we're talking about. Hey, by the way, side note.
Yeah.
Can Spider go ahead on and get the contacts?
What, you don't like the glasses look? Not a fan?
Can we give my man some contacts?
How about the fact that Jimmy Butler's wearing he's wearing the sunglasses indoors?
Again, hey, you can make fun of a lot of people. We can make fun of Spider. Hell, he ain't here yet. But Jimmy Butler is off limits.
Oh, so good.
Off limits.
Yeah. You think they FaceTime D Wade in the middle of that? They're like, it's a go, boys.
Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be shocked if D Wade was sitting at the end of that table.
Me neither.
But that would be a little. Well, is it? Let me ask you a question. If D Wade was at that party,
yeah,
is that tampering?
Good question. Maybe.
But who would he be tampering with? Jimmy Butler?
Huh. That's a good question. I don't know.
Because he can't tamper with Spider.
No, that's true. You can't tamper with your own guy.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's only tampering if somebody complains. Like, so if the Heat complain, which obviously they wouldn't, so I think he'd be good.
Player number 2, there will be no complaints. D Wade. No complaints. The Heat are not going to complain about anything that D Wade does. Nothing.
Interestingly enough, on Donovan Mitchell's sending a message in the picture as well. Hit the ID maybe Marcos here because we don't know if anything's working.
The Ticket is the home of every Miami Heat game. WAXY South Miami and WSFS HD2 Miramar, an Odyssey station.
This whale report brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford, we know trucks.
Excuse me. Who's that?
What? That's Vlad. Vlad's here training.
Vlad.
Vlad's
you know
here.
Vlad is back.
Yes,
what you forgot how to use the board all of a sudden? Now you got to retrain?
Yeah, why do I got to retrain you?
Right.
They got to pay me for somehow.
Yeah, that's fair. No, we're all looking for that.
So this is all right. Man. That's not like the old days. We just ended up with Robbie.
Yeah.
After
kind of rolled on up.
The first couple of weeks were rough.
Oh yeah.
And then kind of the last 2 weeks were too. You just never knew with Robbie.
He gets nervous. Like the same things happen every day, and he's like.
I tell you one thing, Robbie never forgot how to use though, that dump button.
Oh my goodness!
He knew how to use that dump button. Anything that was questionable, we were getting dumped.
Oh yeah.
But how about this?
Right.
Donovan Mitchell posts or is wearing in the post a hat. And the hat says,
"Get me the hell out of Utah."
Kind of.
I can't see it. Oh, a better world is coming. Yes, you have no idea where that's from, do you?
I don't care.
You gonna take what?
I don't care where it's from.
That message. It's like that message.
Is that a brand? Is that a saying?
Did that message have Tobin on the bottom of it?
I don't. I think on the back it says 305. I think that's what it says on the back of the hat. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
You're
just very interesting. I just think it's funny. Like Jimmy Butler is like at this dinner. He goes, you know what would be great right now? Chris?
Wait. Question: where is it?
I believe it's in New York. This was not in Miami.
So, hold on.
Yep.
It's not even in Miami?
No.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's not nothing, dude.
Two people fly thousands of miles for somebody's birthday party?
Dude.
That's nothing.
It's not nothing.
Okay.
You're being silly. It's Jimmy Butler's trainer. All right.
As of, what's the date? The 13th?
Yep.
June 13th. I want you to give me Brendan Tobin's show pony percentages.
What the hell is that?
Show pony percentages means when a show pony, who's also a fan with good access, predicts the likelihood of somebody playing for the Miami Heat. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Show pony percentages.
Okay.
Spider Mitchell.
83%.
So you wait. See, Marcos, take note of this because show pony percentages don't leave much wiggle room as opposed to the regular Tobin percentages. Okay, show pony has that accelerator clause in it. So instead of 50-50, we are at 83%, which only leaves 17% for wiggle room. Show pony percentages. That's like gas prices.
It's not, because you're acting like it's inflation. It's not inflation. Because you know how I play that game, could be something, could be nothing. I'm not playing that with this. This is something.
Right. That's why you came straight out with,
like if you're Jimmy Butler,
the whale sounds, you came straight out. You didn't even go Leroy. Like it was a possibility. You skipped over that. Yeah. Show pony percentages skip over all of the little warm-up talk. You get right to it. 83%. Mark this, Marcos. 83%. And then look, Marcos, the reason why we marking this is for this reason. Because of the small spot or room that Tobin has left himself for wiggle room, I would like to see how he wiggles out of 17% failure rate.
Check this out. So the trainer, Chris Brickley, which is actually kind of a funny name for a basketball trainer.
Right. It's just something like
I don't know. I might want to change my last
Chris Swoosh.
Yeah, you might want to change that last name, Chris.
No, Chris Brick.
He reposts a Photoshop. This is great. He reposts a Photoshop on his Instagram story, and he swapped himself out, and instead, Pat Riley.
Oh my goodness!
I like
with
this
a culture shirt. Nonetheless, have something on that Pat Riley would never wear.
Oh, Pat Riley wears that shirt. What are you talking about?
Pat Riley's
dude?
not wearing a culture shirt.
Dude, Pat Riley is. I've seen Pat Riley wear a culture shirt.
But that's at practice. He's in public. Pat Riley wearing a culture shirt to a birthday party would be the equivalent of, Pat Riley goes to those places, he wears suits.
Nah, I don't think so. I think
he's
Pat
the
Riley,
OG Tyler Hero. What
he's trying to be cool in this situation. The guy, Chris Brickley puts, bro.
Wait,
I'm dead. Why did somebody?
You know what that would be the equivalent of Pat Riley wearing a jersey?
Nah, you're crazy.
Yes, it is. Pat Riley. Wait, nobody's associated with heat culture like Pat Riley, right? Mm-hmm. So it would be like he's wearing a Pat Riley shirt. He might as well go in there, Pat Riley.
You're talking about a situation where Jimmy Butler is literally wearing a coffee brand shirt on right now. He's wearing a Big Face coffee shirt. How is that different?
That's different.
How?
Because it says Big Face Coffee, right? Everybody knows he owns Big Face Coffee, okay? But Pat Riley wearing a culture shirt, he might as well put Pat Riley on it. He is culture. When you say he culture, Pat Riley, first thing comes to mind. He don't need to put a culture shirt on.
Makes me so happy. Because why did somebody give Pat Riley my chains and tattoos? You know why, Chris. You know why. Don't sit here all naive like you guys haven't been talking about it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what that is?
What's that?
Stuff right there. That's the good stuff.
The good stuff.
That's whaling season, right? This is whaling season at its finest.
Really?
You want to talk about my
finals?
Dude, NBA finals. First of all, have do less than 4 days between games. Second of all,
I think doing this during the NBA finals is basically low hanging fruit, because you got all these. Because let me tell you why. During the NBA finals, there are no more superstars that are disgruntled than at this moment, because they all want to be playing in the finals.
It's red alert time.
They're all sad.
Yep.
Some got close.
Mm-hmm.
Some are realizing they don't have enough, right? So they're frustrated.
Agreed.
So any of these gatherings or get-togethers could be deemed an unfair advantage when you already have them in the right mode to want change.
But Leroy, you would agree that Jimmy Butler.
First of all, before you say you would agree, I'm going to just preempt that by saying no.
You can't do that. That's not how the game works. No, you can't do that.
Why? I know I'm not going to.
Because you don't know what I'm going to say.
Go.
Okay, yep, you would agree.
You got the smirk. I know with the smirk. No. I know what that means.
This isn't a leap. Like, you would agree that if there was one person over the last 2 weeks, if Jimmy Butler was to take a photo with somebody in the next 2 weeks, the one player he has to know is going to make it a thing is going to be Donovan Mitchell. And it just so happens that right in the midst of the NBA Finals, when we had the Donovan Mitchell rumors come out last week, when we already know all the ties with the D-Wade stuff, he knows. Oh. And you would have to agree that Jimmy Butler knows once that photo gets out there, it's going to be, and I say this, a thing. He knows.
But here's what makes it not a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
Because Chris Brickley,
which
is hilarious, has always had his birthday at this time. Like, I don't know what you.
Chris Brickley's hoping. I mean, Chris Brickley probably was hoping he was going to be working because he's working with Jimmy.
Right, but Every year you could do this. Am I not right? Every year you could do this. His birthday's on the same damn day.
It is on the same damn day, but
why
is Donovan Mitchell there? Why is Donovan Mitchell there? Why is he there? It's not his trainer.
Is the basketball season a little bit earlier this year?
No, this is normal time.
Okay.
It's back on track.
Okay. So, why is Donovan Mitchell there? Because
yes,
he trains him and he got him to come this year. Maybe the season had ended last year.
Does he
How
train
far did he make it last year?
Does he? I think I bounced the first round again. Does he train him or does he train him now? Because Jimmy Butler's like, oh, Donovan, you looking for a new trainer? I got someone. Come see my boy Brickley.
Fly from Utah to New York and come to this birthday party?
Well, Donovan's from New York. I think he spends his off seasons there, and he spends a lot of his off seasons down in Miami as well, by the way. And so if Jimmy, who I believe also spends a lot of his off season in New York, they say, hey, you want to come shoot with my guy Bricks? By the way, it's his birthday. Come on by. Maybe we take an Instagram photo. And I won't post it, but Brickley will. Is Leroy just blatantly? Is he frozen? Is he just blatantly ignoring me now?
I'm just blatantly ignoring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I saw his eyes moving.
I couldn't tell. I was just like, well, I don't know if he's just gotten to the point where I've beaten him already out of this.
No,
wow.
No. It's like, here, you are a superstar at taking some of the simplest things of life. Two friends kicking it at a birthday party of a common friend or a common worker, and blowing it up to mean something that right now you can't even say.
Oh, I think I can.
Okay.
I'm saying this is something. I have that game. I have the game. Could be something. Could be nothing. That's not this game.
Okay, this is
something.
83%.
This is 83% something.
Like, okay, so now you do realize, although you're being real positive with the 83%, it does leave you less room than you normally give yourself to wiggle out of it.
That's okay. I'm like Hoist Gracie. I can get out of anything.
No, okay. All right. So no, it's
Hoist
it has been documented.
Yep.
I'm more than sure that we haven't seen or heard the end of this.
I agree.
Especially because you're involved.
And you did the FaceTime Bam last night? Because Bam's tight with Donovan Mitchell too. You think Bam was like, hey, what's up, guys? See you soon.
Maybe Bam was there.
No, I don't think he was there.
Okay.
Because he'd be in the pictures.
Would he?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe Bam's taking the picture.
Why would Bam be taking the picture?
I don't know. I mean, I like.
You got to go selfie in that situation. You know,
Tyler couldn't do selfie.
Be like, everybody say, well.
Yeah.
All right, take a quick break. Back after this. So, this whole thing, just so we know, all right, everything this LeBron says or puts out there, it's for a purpose. All right, just so everybody knows.
Why do you get so caught up in it though?
Because I just want it to be known. Because people, I get sent all these. Let's go, come on, Tobin, do the thing. Which, by the way, I did the thing earlier. Okay, I told you the thing to do the thing for. All right, the thing you should do the thing for is Jimmy Butler hanging out with Donovan Mitchell. Okay, that's whale worthy. All right, that I will go. All right, that's something. That's we're talking about things that matter. Let's talk about things that matter, and that is Jimmy Buckets breaking bread with Donovan Mitchell this weekend. That's something. That's a thing, Leroy. Everybody's out here focused on the wrong stuff this weekend. I mean, come on, dude. You're telling me that's not a thing? That's a thing right there. Jimmy Buckets, Donovan Mitchell, and his trainer, my man Brickley,
and then
brought it all together.
What happened to Pat Riley? I thought Pat Riley was there.
What?
I saw some pictures with Pat Riley there.
Well, listen, I don't know what you that would be tampering, Marcos. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's not blow the cover here. The operation that's going on.
It's a good photo.
Oh my God.
That's something. Jimmy Butler hanging with Donovan Mitchell. Now we're talking. You know, it's got to be just by the way, I'm sure the Knicks fans are very upset that he's not hanging out with RJ Barrett. I'm sorry. He's not there for dinner. You know, I know that you all thought because he roots for the Mets, I know you all thought that he was going to come there and play for the Knicks. It's not going to happen. But that's something. You care about that. This LeBron James throwing himself in the news. Care about me. Everybody listen to me. Oh, I want attention. You know, this is what he's doing during Twitter. Oh, tweeting about Steph Curry. Oh, I'm going to hop on a podcast soon. Share my thoughts. I miss hoops so much. Hey, dude. Save it, all right? You didn't even make the playoffs this year. You know, you sit there in Los Angeles with Anthony Davis, who's claiming he hasn't touched a basketball since April. You do you, all right? But he's sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. So this Maverick Carter, he asked him a question. Which of the teams left do you think you'd have the most impact on? And listen to what this show pony charlatan has to say.
Of the teams left playing, which one would you want to play for?
Oh my God, Mavs trying to me over right here.
Yeah, wow.
I had a lot to
Let
drink.
me help you out. The team I play for.
The team I would love to play for is not in the playoffs, which is the Lakers.
Yeah.
But if it was one team that I know I could make an immediate impact in the postseason, and we could be very special, it'd either be Miami or Golden State.
This guy. If there was one, well, I don't want to. I guess if you're twisting my arm, Mav. If you're twisting my arm, and I have to answer.
Man,
I guess.
Why are you making such a big deal out of that?
Oh, dude, you know why? Because it's such a look at me move.
He was asked.
This is his classic.
He was asked.
Nah, he was asked a question on his show by his manager. They don't got to answer that question. That ain't a live show, okay? This ain't Jim Gray, all right? You don't have to ask that question, but what do they want to? Why? More talking about me.
Oh, wait. So you think that all these questions are predetermined and he wanted to get a message out there. That's why.
Of course, dude. What are you talking about? It's his show. He's the executive producer. Of course he wants it out there. And what does he do? He gets all these Heat fans who are going to be like, oh, LeBron wants to come back. No, I'm not playing that game. Okay? Sorry. Guess what? Oh, you wanted to make an immediate impact with the Heat? Good. You should have never left, dude. All right? Should have never left left Pat Riley high and dry. Don't want you. Sorry. Got a real playoff player here. His name's Jimmy Butler. Ever heard of him?
They play different positions.
No, they don't. Actually, no, they don't. And second of all, kick rocks, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're an ingrate.
I'm an ingrate. I'm an ingrate. He's an ingrate. Gonna say I can make an immediate impact on a franchise you left. You know what? Why don't you make an immediate impact and make the playoffs with some more genius moves like trading for Russell Westbrook? And then, and so to get to your point, how was I trying to get boxed in by Mrs. Tobin this week? So she was like, she's like, we're out, you know, we're enjoying our time, you know, having a couple Tito's and lemonades, right? And I'm like
That's
looking at my
thing,
phone.
huh?
Yeah, it's delicious. So it's drink of the summer, dude. Drink of the summer. You know, little T&L.
Pink lemonade ever?
No. I only like yellow lemonade. I don't trust pink lemonade because I think it's grapefruit.
Ah, okay. Not fair
Which
enough.
is not
grapefruit is a
which is a bum citrus.
Grapefruit aid.
So I'm sitting there and she's like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "It's LeBron." She goes, "What? What about him?" Says, he's doing that thing." And she's like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You used to love him." I'm like, "Yeah, not anymore." And so she's like, "Well, what did he say?" I said, "He says that if he could make an impact with any of the teams left in the playoffs, he'd like to come to the Heat." She goes, "You'd love it if that happened." I go, "Oh, huh. Excuse me? Excuse me? You think? Because you would think after we're what are we? We're 13 days from our 12th anniversary, 16 years together, and she thinks that I would take LeBron James back. No, ma'am. No, I would not. Sitting here trying to ruin my night. Oh, you would take him back. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Why?
Hey.
Oh, let me ask you something. Why
I would venture to say
let's
there's
be real
no
about it.
person on planet Earth that knows you better.
She doesn't know me. I thought she did. I thought she
and
did.
she was spot on.
No, she doesn't know me.
On.
No, she doesn't know me. And you want to know something? Why should the Heat rescue LeBron James? Let me ask you that. How about the shoes on the other foot? All of a sudden, you want to make it an immediate impact.
You think they need each other? You think they can help each other?
No, I don't think they need each other. No, I don't.
You don't think they can help each other?
For what? For why?
You don't think LeBron could help the Heat?
Oh, really? Why? Because he's 40? What do you get? The retirement tour?
I just asked the question.
No, I don't want him.
You're telling me at this point in LeBron's career, he cannot help the Heat.
Like, first of all, dude doesn't even play any games anymore. Gets hurt every
That's
season
not.
now.
What are you doing? Neither does anybody on this team.
The wheels are coming off, dude. Yeah, but you know what? The other players in this team didn't stab this franchise in the back. Okay, so
by leaving when you're a free agent,
by doing it with no notice and sabotaging free agency after they get you 2 championships when you were nothing before that, yes.
Okay. Is that the consensus?
I don't care what the consensus is. You know what I do with the consensus? I spit it in the face. There's a bunch of sheep out there.
Yep. Hey, so can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How are you going to get yourself out of this hole?
What hole?
If it should happen to happen,
it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know what Pat Riley does when he sees that clip? You know what he does? That's what he does.
Okay.
Marcos, play the clip one more time, and I'm going to go live to Pat Riley.
Of the teams left playing, which one would you want to play for?
Oh my God, Mavs trying to me over right here.
Yeah, wow.
I had a lot to
Let
drink.
me help you out. The team I would love to play for is not in the playoffs, which is the Lakers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But if it was one team that I know I could make an immediate impact in the postseason, and we could be very special, it'd either be Miami or Golden State.
We go live to Pat Riley.
That's it?
That rocks, dude. And by the way, hey, you know what's funny about it? You can't even answer your own fake question. You said one team. Mav said one team. You had to pick 2. Well, I mean, Mavs.
In actuality, he picked 3.
If I had to pick, I got to go with the Miami or Golden State. Make up your mind, dude.
That was so planned out.
J-Fig,
I'm
right?
with you on
Wow! Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
So planned out.
Oh,
come
Mavs
on,
is trying
that was
to mess
fake.
with me.
Do you have a Heat
fact,
jersey on? No, that's not Heat.
In fact, here's how it goes. It's like, all right, guys, we got the shop coming up today. What do we got in the A block, Mavs? I'm going to ask you, what team would you like to play for? He goes, I'm going to ask you what you think of the playoffs. He goes, no. How about this, Mavs? Let's ask this. Why don't we ask which team in the playoffs left I'd make the biggest impact on? That makes it about me, right? He goes, that's good. That's good, LeBron. But here's what you got to do. You got to act like you still want to be on the Lakers. You're like, that's why you're my manager. That's why I got you, Mavs.
Poor acting.
It's such poor acting, Jay. It's just like Space Jam. It's just like Space Jam. Poor acting.
I don't know.
Look at me.
I think that movie he did with Amy Schumer was terrible.
I love that one.
Trainwreck.
Terrible.
I do.
He was
Really?
overdoing it.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to him. I was paying attention to John Cena. I thought he was hilarious.
You don't think Steph Curry laughs at the idea that LeBron is like basically flirting with him too? And he's like, "Oh, really? Because I'm
He
about to
didn't
catch
laugh
you.
at Kevin Durant.
We're about to catch you in rings. About to catch you. Pass. I'm about to catch you in rings, LeBron. How about that?
By the way, do we even care about hockey?
Yeah, lightning one, dude. But I'm not gonna let you do that. That's a classic Leroy
Don't
diversion.
deflect.
Nice try.
It's not diverting.
Hey.
I think you're
by
a
the way,
clown.
can I also just say,
said we're trading for LeBron,
no.
you'll be right at the AAA or
No
right
way,
at FTX Arena.
if he apologizes to Pat Riley.
See, you already put a caveat before.
And by
you
the way,
said
can I
no.
just
Wait! Nothing out of you right now. 5 seconds ago, you said under no circumstances.
I don't want
5
him.
seconds later, you said if he apologizes.
If he
there's
apologizes.
a chance.
I don't want him because I don't want him.
Okay.
I don't want him. And by the way, you got to do something, Leroy, because your camera right now, you're literally just a talking head.
It's so hard. You make my job harder.
Yeah,
Leroy.
you're leaning back so far, dude, on Twitch. You're literally you look like a Muppet.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the stupid chair. It has no back. It just falls back, and I can't.
And lower your angle, dude. Lower the camera angle. Tilt the screen. You're like Fat Joe. Lean back. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Fat Joe.
That's just lean back.
You do make it harder for me, Leroy.
I don't like. Look, watch. I'll be sitting, and all of a sudden the chair will just go back. I don't.
But you have no gray areas
What
because you're either all the way back here or you're all the way right here.
Are you? Can I ask you something? Are you a windsock?
Right here.
What do you mean you can't control it?
The back doesn't. I don't know how to make the back sit up. It falls back. So, like, yeah, there's no stability. I need a new chair.
Yeah, you do.
But it's not my room. Fonzie uses it more than me. I'm not about to get him a new chair.
Guy says, Mrs. Tobin got you boxed in. You were so boxed in that you get emotional. That's how we know she had a point.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know.
Another one says, Mrs. Tobin knows her husband. She was absolutely right. She doesn't know me, dude. Okay,
Really?
I'm telling you. She doesn't know me on this.
Really?
There's no, she doesn't. I'm not gonna.
Was date night ruined after that?
No, it wasn't ruined. I'm just like, let's never speak of this again. Okay.
Really?
We don't care about LeBron.
I'm sure knowing you and knowing her, that went well. Say, she probably said, you don't like it when the shoe's on the other foot, do ya? Show pony.
She doesn't call me a show pony. She doesn't call me that.
She should.
I'm gonna DM her and tell her.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm mad at all of y'all. Because now periodically during the course of the day, I get, what's up, Lil Spoon?